Should be live now. Just double check here.
Should be live.
Yeah. We should be good. Apple. All right, good to go here. All right, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Again, let me reiterate just for YouTube side. We host this live stream every Friday, going over everything we have to offer. The goal is to help you guys be more consistent in the market long term and how to get there, basically, and help you not be overwhelmed with the server, with the app, everything that XTrades has and has to offer you as a member, and also kind of walk you through the free trial if you're on a free trial. Welcome to XTrades, first of all. And I'll answer any questions along the way. Once the market opens, we'll try to look for some live trade opportunities. We'll try to look through the app and kind of use it in real time. Yeah, so any questions along the way, feel free to ask. You guys can hit the show chat window in the top right corner and ask any questions. Anybody that's on trial ended, meaning you had a free trial already, just for you guys joining the live stream, we're offering a discount on membership. And anybody that is on membership already, you guys can, just for joining the live stream, we do give you guys an incentive to upgrade your membership plan with a discount. If you're not a member, we do offer the discounts already for just for joining as an incentive. So just shoot me a DM, shoot me a friend request if you're interested in that. Thanks for joining. What's up, Jill? Steph K, what's up, Steph? Tan, Clarence, what's up? Good morning, good morning. K Cams, what's going on? All right, I'm going to send one more announcement that we are live. And then we'll just pretty much get started. And Drew, I got you. If you want to come up to the mic and speak, that's totally fine, man. Just request, and I can put you up here. All right, we are live. Let me put this in the announcements. My bad. Announcements. Dedicated to new member. Oops. New member and trial list. But anyone welcome to join. All right, good to go. All right, so Drew, you had any initial questions? If you guys have any questions, you guys can type it in the chat. Feel free. Show chat window in the top right corner. And you guys see my screen, right? Just want to make sure. Last check. You guys can see my screen? Thanks, Jill. Thanks, Jill. All right, so I'll get started. Can somebody give me a confirmation you guys can see my screen? Just want to make sure. All right, yeah, I think we're good. Double check the YouTube side. XTrades. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, cool. All right, guys. So, as you guys know, let me pull up TradingView. Man, we had a crazy overnight news about Israel and Iran going to war, basically. Um, you know, not a great situation for the people that are out there, of course, or anybody involved. So you know, feel bad for that situation, man. But yeah, so the market reacts off news like that. And now, usually these kind of wars, they tend to have some kind of initial reaction, but then the market kind of reacts, and if the U.S. is not too heavily involved, it usually doesn't, doesn't affect us that much. But obviously, we got a huge dump on SPY yesterday, from pretty much 60. What do we close at? 603, all the way down to 594 last night, and now we got a little bump up, and we're down a little bit still from yesterday. So if you were in any calls yesterday, it's not looking good this morning. Most stocks kind of gap down a little bit. But what that does is basically provide us an opportunity to maybe go long today. So we got a lot of names on watch. For you guys that are brand new or haven't been around, again, we look for live trade opportunities and use the app to our advantage. I'm a little glitchy here with. Hold on, let me log into my data here. Gotta get all these tabs open. TradingView is a little glitchy, man, sometimes. What's up, Gardul? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Lulu? Good morning. Hey, J34. What's up, man? Scotland. What's going on? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I hate when this happens, man. With yes. How do we log out of the brokers? Come on, I need my live data. Is it here? Oh, here we go. All right. One of these tabs has my. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll worry about this later. All right. So, usually where I start, guys, it's been a while since I mentioned it, but I want you guys to be very careful. We try to send out a message pretty much every week, especially in the noob chat here for you trial users. The first thing I'll talk about are the alerts. I know, Jill, you mentioned yesterday, right, about the alert situation. Oh, nice, cool. Stock twits. All right, nice. I see that. All right, so first thing I mentioned, guys, is about the scammers and imposters. I want you guys to be very careful. If you're brand new to Discord entirely, make sure you just check your Discord settings. Go to settings, content and social, scroll down to friend requests, and uncheck the everyone box. This is going to prevent you guys from potentially getting scam attempted, which is basically, we have some imposter accounts that come up and try to friend request you. They try to DM you, and then they'll try to get you to deposit to some random crypto shady website. So I want you guys to definitely avoid getting scammed, guys. We've seen it way too often. So we send this message pretty much every other day, just to make sure you change your Discord settings. Make sure you guys don't get scammed. Be smart. No one's gonna just hand you money or tell you that they're gonna make you a bunch of money by following or mirror trading. It's usually a scam. So yeah, it's usually a scam. All right. Hey, what's up, Vinny? What's going on? Jay Scotland, you want to come up for some questions, man? I got you. Oh, I think he hopped out. It's all good. Anybody wants to pop in into the stream and ask any questions, feel free. Yeah, feel free. All right. So, Lulu, you want to come up? No worries. Sounds good. You should have the mic. You should have the mic. Anybody can ask any questions, guys. Feel free to come up. I'm happy to, bring up any questions. All right. So first thing I talk about, besides those scammers and imposters, so you guys avoid anything, are the alert channels, right? Our alert channels are the main topic of the server. Everyone is interested in, hey, where are the alerts? Where are the trades? Where is everything within the server? Where do I, follow the best traders? So that's kind of where I'll walk you through today, and we'll start there. So we have three alert channels. Hey, thanks, Cash Candle. Appreciate the kind words, man. So we have Tier Pro, Tier 2, Tier 3. Right? Tier Pro, Tier 2, Tier 3. Tier Pro are our top analysts, top traders on the server. They've been vetted by the community. They've been around for a long time. Usually it's related to their, not just their winning trades, but also their uh, helping within the community and just contributing within the server. Give me a second, guys. All right, so Tier Pro, you'll find out top traders, top analysts on the server again. Right? Usually you'll find some winning trades. At the end of every trading day, you'll see the top trades of this specific channel. Every single day you'll see top trades, and that applies for every single tier that you see here. Tier Sniper is a new channel that's being worked on. You won't see anything there yet. You probably don't even see this channel, actually, now that I think about it. But that's in the works. It's in the works. So I'm not going to mention Tier Sniper. But Tier 2, we have Tier 2. These are our next tier of top traders on the server. Also, they've been around for a decent amount of time, or they recently got promoted as from a regular member into the staff alerts. So this basically just means the next tier of top traders. So you'll see some really good traders here as well, in addition to the Tier Pro. So these are the two channels that you'll want to focus on, especially when it comes to specifically options. We have the same kind of methodology when it comes to stock trading. So we have some awesome stock traders as well. Tier Pro and Tier 2 is the same kind of deal. You'll find really good trades in both of these channels. And then we have Tier 3. Tier 3 is basically every single member on the server. Every single other member on the server can post their trades into this channel. So if you are a brand new member or on the last part of your free trial, you can hop in to Tier 3 and you can post your own trades here. I highly recommend post your own trades. Get familiar with the server. Get familiar with the app with our guidance, guys. It goes a long way, I promise. But yeah, my recommendation is, especially for you newer traders, post your trades into here. Once you start to post your own trades, after 10 posted trades, you get your own stats accumulated, and it looks just like this. You'll see a win rate, you'll see a return per trade, you'll see a chart like this, you'll see a lot of little stats that can help. Um, yeah, sorry guys. Right, so it's very transparent. You'll see a bunch of trades. You'll see all the history of trades. You'll see what worked, what didn't work, and it really helps you get a gauge as to what is working with your trades or what isn't. Maybe I took maybe I took some bigger risk here that I shouldn't have. Right? Maybe I like what why did I take this loss? Right? What happened here? What happened here? Right? So this gives you a good gauge, and it helps you journal also. So like what you could do with this is basically let me show you an example. I have, let's see, right, MNMD. Let me see. I thought I attached the chart to this one, but let me see. Let me see, which ones can I give you an example for that I attached the chart? Maybe SoFi. Raise stop to break even. No, I didn't put a chart there. AMD. Did I attach a chart here? Give me you guys bad examples here. Let me see. APLD. All right, you know what? I'll just show you an example in real time, right? If I want to update any specific trade, right, like APLD, I'm in APLD right now. If I zoom out to here, I can pretty much say, this is glitched out, right? It's just me. I can pretty much say right here, I can attach this chart here. And I could say APLD looks good on this back test, for example. Let me actually look at this chart though. Hold on. Yeah, so there's some strong support. Basically, I use this as a line where this is resistance, 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 resistance. This has become new support, right? That's how I'm looking at it here, right? We had a massive breakout right around this area right here. So basically, I'm using $11 as a stop loss. I think I put that on the hard stop short term below 11. I'm an APLD long term holder anyway. I've been holding this for like since maybe on and off. I've been trading this since it was like $3-4, but most of my holdings were since about $7. Hard stop short term below $11. Hard stop on the short term below $11. So you're going to see an update, right? So now I can attach the chart. Everyone can see this update. If I go into tier 3 stock trades, you'll see my trade here, and you'll see my update. So anything that gets posted in the Discord automatically syncs to the app, and vice versa. If I update a trade on the app, it'll update on did I say that right? If I update a trade on Discord, it'll update on the app as well. So I could do it either way. Either way, I could update a trade. But that's just for your reference, right? Another cool thing you could do with the app. 1 second, guys. All right, my bad. All right, back in. Yeah, cash candle. So this this is going to be automatically posted on our YouTube. So that's why I said make sure you subscribe to our YouTube if you haven't already. We have a massive amount of uh, video lessons, etc. If you're interested in learning something specific, or feel like you have a specific weakness with your trading, and you might want to improve it. Like most people, they don't know when to take profits. They don't know when to cut a loss. And so we have some videos that can probably help you out, at least to get a better idea. And that's really the long-term goal for us as XTrades, is just to help you become more consistent over time. And that includes learning how to lose properly, right? Yeah, you got it, Cash Candle. No problem, man. That's why we do it on YouTube as well. So it's live streaming right now as we speak. So if you want to check on it later and kind of rewatch this, feel free. No problem. All right. So another cool thing you could do with the XTrades app is, we get a common question in the server, which is, hey, is anybody in Apple, right now, right? Instead of asking this, so there's two things you could do, right? I could search the ticker. Apple, right? And I could just, navigate through here, but it might get overwhelming because Apple's one of the biggest stocks in the market, right? If not the biggest, I think it is by market cap. Or is it Nvidia? I think they're going back, or is that Microsoft and Apple that always go back and forth? Well, one or the other. You get the point. The point is, it's one of the biggest stocks in the market. So you might get overwhelmed by everything that you see in here. Besides our top traders, and besides the regular members who are just asking questions about Apple, you also get our bot and some of our AI related insight, as well as we have dark pool flow. We have options flow as well. Pretty much populating, I would say, every hour in the Discord. So something like Apple, this might be a little bit overwhelming to just search Apple, right? But with the app, you can search Apple and actually find whoever's in this trade right now as we speak, right? So I just searched Apple. So here it shows every single trader at this moment that either closed a recent trade within the last 30 days. I can change this to, maybe during the week or the last 3 days only. Maybe they have a long-term swing. You're not really interested in something that's over 30 days old. Maybe I could just filter out just for the week. Or if I don't even want to do that, let's say, because some of them are long-term swinging, maybe they opened the trade over 30 days ago. And we're just interested in the open alerts only. So I could toggle that, right? And I could find who has open alerts on this trade right now. So again, these are every single member. This is every single member on the server right now. Right? But if I go to the following tab, these are only traders that I'm specifically following right now as we speak. Right? So you can follow. The beauty of the app is the fact that you can follow specific traders based on your preferences. If you're not interested in options, well, you don't have to follow just options traders, right? You can go to the alerts tab as well, right? Once you go to the alerts tab and you follow specific traders, you can toggle between open alerts only, and then I can filter stocks only. Maybe you're not an options trader. Maybe and that's okay. I recommend highly, if you're brand new to trading in general, learn how to trade stocks before you dive into options, because more likely than not, you will get wrecked with options. It's just a matter of time if you haven't already. And the goal here is to basically for that not to happen to you. We don't want that to happen to you. We don't want we don't want this to be something where you just feel like you're gambling, right? The point is that we don't want you to feel like you're gambling, right? So filter by options. Maybe I only want options. I can filter that, right? Only the traders that I'm following, right? So this is the beautiful thing about the app, is that not only can you follow the entry and the exit of every single trade, but you can follow the progress, which you don't get anywhere else. Nowhere else can you see the progress of trades, which is where we take pride in the fact that we have a full-blown transparency factor here, right? You'll see a lot of people on Twitter and stock twits, for example, a lot of places, where they just say, basically, oh, look, I did this, I 100% gainer here, 50% gainer here. Look at this. I'm just only winning. I'm only winning, right? But realistically, no one has 100% win rate, guys. Nobody, right? Losing is part of the game. So if you are finding someone on Twitter that they're strictly like only winning 100% of the time, it's probably not true. They're probably taking hundreds of trades and they're only showing you the winning ones. It's just the way of the market, right? Unfortunately, a lot of people get scammed that way. So that's what we take pride in, is the fact that you can see the progress of trades. So what that does is also give you the opportunity to find a better entry than some of the top traders that are in here, right? So for example, let me just search. I'm gonna sort by the result. I'm gonna sort by the result here. And some of these are wrong. Like, there's no way this is, there's no way that's 100%. Yeah, really weird. I'm just going to screen record this real quick. Actually, I don't have to. It's on YouTube. When the stream is over, I'm going to mark this. What minute are we in here into the stream? Let me just check here. What are we, about 20 minutes in? 30 minutes in? No way that's 100%. Yeah, really weird. I'm just going to screen. Yeah, I'll disregard that. All right, so for some reason it shows 98% down. I know this isn't accurate either. Oh, actually, this one is. This one was a lotto swing. Didn't work. But let me see. Like these long-term trades, yeah, like, see, I don't even know what B is. Barnes? I don't know what that is. But yeah, if for some reason it displays the incorrect price, and then it's updating. I don't know. It's kind of strange. A little glitch there. I'll mention to the dev team. But so when it comes to stock trades, especially, you can find a lot of opportunities when it comes to stock trading. And once you follow these top traders and you start to see them, down 5%, down 6%. I'll just show some other examples. Again, I don't know why this is showing the incorrect prices here. A little glitch. Little glitchy. Let me make sure. And does it update once? No, it doesn't. So it's not the best examples right now because of the glitch here, but here's an example, right? Shinobi's one of our top traders on the server. He opened Wells Fargo Commons at 77.97, a long-term trade. It's not a cheap stock by any means. It's a $70+ stock, but the opportunity is there because he's down 7% on this trade. So what I can do is I can bookmark this trade. I can like this trade also, but I'm going to bookmark it just for reference, right? And basically what that is just to keep the trade for reference, right? So I'm going to just mark a few trades here. Let's just take a look. Right, here's APLD with Mr. M Trades. I think he sees a potential breakout. Mr. M Trades is one of our top stock traders that I've ever seen. Mr. M Trades is amazing. So if he opens a swing trade, you better believe I will probably be following that trade, especially if he's down 5, 6, 10, 15%, and he hasn't closed the trade. You better believe I am probably going to be adding that trade, whatever the stock trade is. So APLD is a good opportunity. He's down 6% on it. You can get a better entry than him. He's one of our top traders. How do I know, right? How do you know he's a top trader, right? Well, I could click on his profile. Once I click on his profile, it'll take me to his stats. This is over 4,000 trades, guys. 4,000 trades. He has a almost 70% win rate, 5% return per trade. I mean, check at the chart, right? Check the chart. It's just pretty consistent, very consistent. He does no options at all. This is all stock trades. All stock trades. Mostly trades, low market cap, you know, but he does trade large caps and mid caps, swing trades. So again, Mr. M Trades, one of our top traders on the server. You better believe if he's down on a specific trade, I'm probably going to be following. So just want to mention that again. The beauty of the app is the fact that you can see the progress of trades. You can potentially get better entries than a lot of our top traders, right? Just because they're a top trader on the server, a top analyst on the server, doesn't mean that they get a perfect entry every single time. It's actually very difficult to get a perfect entry every time you open a trade, right? It doesn't always realistically happen, right? Sometimes you'll get some little downturn, or if you went short, you know, it might go the opposite way, basically, right? Here's another one. It's not much, but Slam, he's down 4% on Snap. Just a standard, you know, he's probably going to swing trade this for, I don't know how long. It just depends on the chart. He probably likes something enough on the chart for him to open this. So I'm going to bookmark this one. Let's see some other ones. Rivian, Crazy A, he's another one of our top analysts on the server. He opened a swing on this. Well, actually, it does not mark that as a swing, but so this could potentially be maybe a short term. You know, he already swung this from last week, so I would consider this a swing trade. But I'm gonna bookmark this one as well. I liked Rivian, how it looked on the chart. Let's take a look at it real quick. Actually, damn, AMD went down to 116. Oh, that sucks. I had a good thing I closed that, man. When it hit 120, I closed the swing trade I had on AMD. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I drew this a while back. This was a long trend line from 2023, so 2-year trend line here. And we're just backtesting. Check this out. Right, so this is, I don't know if this is what Crazy A saw, but I really like this, the idea, right? We're holding, we could take, this is on the 24-hour chart. This is the 333 SMA and the 200 SMA pretty much aligning right together. That's called confluence when you see that together. Pretty much between 1250 and 1241, that is your confluence right there. So I'm just going to draw another line right around this area. Right, where we can potentially either stop loss or average down right at this spot. Like I would love to buy the dip right down here. But if it doesn't, I mean, this is a good back test of this long trend line right here. So I like the entry. And in fact, I love the entry because Crazy A, he's one of our top analysts on the server, like I said, and he's down 4%. So you're getting a better entry than him. So I can bookmark this trade. I'm going to go back to my bookmarked trades now. And now I really narrowed down from all the traders on the server to just the traders that I'm following to just the bookmarked trades that I have, right, that I want to keep track of. These are all not, actually, let me see if I have any options trades here. Yeah, I do actually. All right. So yeah, I do have some options trades in here as well. I think I'd bookmark, yep, JD. So here's another one. I can get a better entry when it comes to options as well. Right? All right, we got 10 minutes. Oh, we got 5 minutes left till market opens. So let's check for you options traders. JTW posts a SPY plan every single day. in the Elite XTrades chat, which is two of the channels that you want to focus on the most in this server, especially if you're an options trader, is the Elite XTrades chat and the Watch List channel. Right? Top tickers as well. This is another one where you'll see top analysts just posting their insight on specific tickers. And you also have a watch list channel under the stock section along with top tickers as well for this. So I highly recommend check these out. You'll see a lot of really good setups. You'll see a lot of really good ideas. Besides the alerts, guys, you can really learn a lot by understanding the actual trade behind the alert. Hopefully that makes sense. What's up, Mike? Thanks for joining, brother. What's up, big fan? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. All right, so hopefully all this makes sense. Again, we got 4 minutes left till market open, so we're going to look at the SPY plan for today. Let me see if it's out. I don't think it is yet. Yeah, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. So JTW posts that daily SPY plan. It looks just like, give me a second, it looks just like this. This was yesterday's. I think we hit the targets to the upside yesterday. Let me see, was it? I believe, yeah, we did get upside all day yesterday. Yeah. So it was a nice breakout yesterday above 600. I think we hit the third price target too. Yeah, third price target was 604.78. Did we get up there? No. I think we got to PT2. 603.88. High on the day was... High on the day yesterday was 605.06. No, wait, that was the day before. Yeah, 603.75 was the high on the day yesterday. 603.75, so almost got to PT2 yesterday. All right, so we'll see the SPY plan. We'll mark the charts. You know, again, we got some great ideas here, guys. Roblox, skeptical mentions, right? Aggressive long setup for 62 before end of the year. Oh, he's talking about shorting. I thought he was talking about going long. Aggressive long setup? I think he meant short setup. Mike, open OPFI. I've never heard of this ticker. Let me see. Interesting. I got to take a look and read this. Right? You'll see a lot of things, guys. Liquidity down to 509. Oh, wow. What the hell? When did this happen? On QQQ. What a weird spot. Very interesting. Wow. VIX breakdown. Yep, you'll see again a lot of insight, a lot of analysis, pretty much every other week, guys. Right, SoFi swing idea. Unfortunately, SoFi got a downturn overnight, but again, this is just ideas, right? You don't have to. Again, maybe you don't also follow a trade immediately when it's open. But here's an idea, right? 718, $15 call at 105. I'm sure this is going to open a little bit cheaper today. So just something to keep on watch, right? So market opens in a minute here. Make sure you're paying attention to your own options trades, especially as we go along here. Any questions, guys? Any questions on the server, on the app? Market opens in a minute here. Mike, appreciate the kind words, man. Yes, sir. We've been adding a lot, right? Mike, I remember you wanted options flow, right? I mean, man, I think we added options flow like on steroids. Like we added so much shit in the last few months. Kind of crazy. All right, so we got SPY open here. I don't know what's going on my trading view, man. Something's up with my trading. I'm gonna close this real quick and reopen because I don't know what this is on the side. It's not showing the insight right there. Oh my god, all the emojis. Theo always gets me with the emojis, man. Drift lower. So this is cool though. I love that, you know, we have these little market briefs where it gives some insight as to what the hell happened over the last couple days or the last day. 60% odds of a Fed cut by September. Middle East airstrikes. Yep. Trump signals new tariff letters pending. We'll see where that goes. All right. Any questions? Any questions on the server, on the app so far, guys? Market's open, so make sure, again, you're paying attention. Let me look at my own trades here in a second. Oh man, I had an Nvidia's risky kind of swing. Didn't work, obviously. Let's see what else I got here. I don't have too many trades open. Nothing crazy with options. I closed a lot of trades after AMD dumped on us to 120 yesterday. Yep. All right. Hey, what's up, Atlas? What's going on, brother? Good morning. Good morning. Let's see if some dip buyers show up today. It looks like so far coming out with a vengeance here. Let's see this trade plan navigator I'm gonna add, and let me make sure I add the broker. Yes, there we go. All right, nice. All right, cool. So right out the gate, we got some dip buying. As soon as this SPY plan is out, I'm gonna mark some levels on the chart. And just so you guys know, any member on the server, you guys have access to the trade plan navigator. Just let me know your trading view username and we can add that to your trading view. Let me make sure I get the Elite XTrades chat. And we'll mark these levels, guys. Yeah, JTW hasn't posted the SPY plan, did he? Hold on, did I miss it? Oh, yeah, I did miss it. All right, let me just copy paste this here. This is the SPY plan. I'm good, man. I'm good, Atlas. Thanks for asking, brother. Just, you know, showing the server out. Showing it off a little bit. Let's mark these levels, guys. And, all right, so we got the call entry above 615. PT1 is 601.24. PT2 is 602 on the dot. PT3 is 603.03. Stop loss average down 599.31. The put entry is 595.80. PT1 is 594.71. PT2 is 593.33, 592.07, and the stop loss average down is 596.86. All right, so we have our levels marked on the chart there. I'm gonna add the indicator template. We're gonna save this. I don't want to mess it up. Hold on. I always forget how to do this step. Hold up. Okay, save indicator template. We're gonna remember this. Yeah, this looks good. Okay. Save indicator template. Remember similar spy plan. I'm gonna overwrite this. Perfect. We're gonna set alerts based on the trade plan navigator. And we're gonna have this go off every 30 minutes, once per bar close. All right, I think we're good. I hope I did that right. Guys, anybody having issues with TradingView as far as this goes, where it shows the details of the, like, why isn't this showing up? Is it just me? What's up with this? It's supposed to show the details of the ticker. Am I missing something? Anybody having TradingView issues today? By chance? Kind of weird. I don't know what's up with that. Yo, the whole 7 is in the building. What's up? 007 is in the building. If you guys aren't familiar with 007, one of our top analysts on the server, has been around for a long time. I learned a lot from him, and I've learned a lot from JTW himself as well. I mean, I've learned a lot from a lot of traders on the server, man, I gotta say. So that's really the reason why I do this in general. I just want people to understand that there is a means to be able to improve as a trader long term. Just learning. Just keep learning, keep learning, keep learning, and it'll go a long way. Ask questions, stay curious, right? Don't just guess. All right. Yeah, I think we're good here. Let me open my trade of 8 here. .007. I can't hear you. Can anybody hear him if he's talking? Is it just me? Yo, what's up, 007? I don't hear you if you're talking. I didn't hear you. I don't know if you are. You're dead? Man, wild market. So it looks like dip buyers are showing up today so far. So far. They don't want the put players to win. But I'm sure some people cashed if you went puts over the weekend, overnight. I mean, hey, you happen to get a what the hell? Buy 5. Hold on a second.
Order rejected.
Oh shoot. Oh boy. Hold on a second here, guys. I'm getting orders rejected already. What happened here? Wow, dip buyers are strong here so far, guys. We're about to get into the call entry here. So we're looking at potentially calls here. Looks like dip buyers showed up hard so far today. Let me see any data or any news today. Obviously we got the war situation, but any data coming out? Let me double check that. Let's make sure we know what's going on. Yeah, it looks like dip buyers showed up hard today so far. What do we got? Today we have, oh my god, my favorite, consumer sentiment. This is always on our stream. 10 o'clock in the morning, we have consumer sentiment, preliminary numbers. So we'll see. Uh, we'll see how that goes. Yep, that's right. What's up, Luffy? What's going on, man? Hope all is well. Oh, I just noticed you're on trial ended, man. What happened? Anybody that's on trial ended, again, you guys can return to membership or just for joining the XTrades live stream here. We do provide incentive on rejoining membership. 15% off the monthly, 15% off the Elite Plus. So it's nice savings, and that's a recurring discount, guys. So take advantage of that. Just DM me, and I'll help you out with the discount code. At least get you in here. Again, guys, it's a long-term game, guys. It's a long-term game. Don't get too dissatisfied by some losses. It's normal. It happens. The goal is for you guys to last in the market. It's a long-term game, guys. You can't just blow your account, expecting magic to happen within a couple weeks or a couple months. It doesn't work that way, guys. Right? Took me a long time. It took me a long time to find some sort of success in the market after initially having an insane surge in 2020. I think every single stock in the world went up. And so that played a factor into my psychology, thinking that I knew everything there was to know about trading. Boy, that was a big eye opener for me personally. Guys, I think I'm going to buy ACHR here. I know they just had an offering, but I kind of like the opportunity here. I think I'm going to take some shares on. Let me take a look at this chart. First of all, I'm going to buy Rivian. I love this long-term trend line. I have two trades that I'm going to open today. And I guess I'll share the chart. I mentioned it earlier, but Rivian I like. Long-term trend line here on the daily. And we're just back testing this area. And a pretty easy stop loss, honestly. 12 bucks could be an easy stop loss if we get down there. Probably be like an 8% loss or something like that, but I like it. So let's take it. All right. Again, I'm getting the idea directly from Crazy A. He opened it at 14.10, so he's down about 3% on this trade. So I'm getting a better entry than he is, pretty much. So Rivian at M, starter swing, stop loss 12 bucks. Pretty easy. Pretty easy entry, pretty easy trade plan. I'll attach the chart. Back testing long-term 2-year trend line. Easy stop below 12. All right, so taking that entry, and then I wanted to take a look at ACHR. This one is a bit more risky because they literally just had an offering today, and they had a huge dump, but I like the fact that $9 has pretty much held pretty strongly here before we had a big breakout. So just to kind of point it out here, right, we had some resistance here, became support. You can see it again right here. Pretty much broke down there, but then held this area, broke out from here, and broke out from here, and now we're pretty much right here. So I like the, this is a bull ribbon as well right here, kind of that had created over time with ACHR. So it's an easy stop loss below $9. I think it's a good little risk reward here. Pretty risky, but this has been a pretty volatile stock lately. So I kind of like the opportunity here. We're taking a little bit of a risky one, but I like the idea at least behind it, so we'll take it. BTO, ACHR at M. Risky starter swing. This is a bit more risky because they just had an $850 million offering, which is pretty large size for what's their market cap? Bro, what is going on with TradingView? I can't see the details of the stocks for some reason. I don't know if that's anybody else. Anybody's having that problem? What's ACHR market cap? I gotta know. $6 billion market cap, and their offering is almost $1 billion. That's a crazy offering. So they're profiting off of this rally they've had, you know, from pretty much all the way down from, you know, pretty much $5. I would say it was hovering for a long time, and well before that. I mean, just in November, this was a $3 stock, right? Huge surge, and then huge breakdown, and now here we are. I mean, it's kind of got a big long-term rounding bottom now that I'm looking at it. Actually, let me see. Not too much. Kind of. Kind of. But now we're down here, so I don't know if this still applies. Yeah, I don't know if this still applies. So I'm going to open a risky starter swing on this one. My stop loss is just in simple $9. If we get down there, I'm out. Taking a shot. All right, so again, all alerts fully synced to the app, and vice versa. So if I could have opened this trade on, by the way, 007, I don't know if you're talking, bro, because I can't hear you at all. If you were. I'm not going to be on for that long, by the way. Probably maybe 30 minutes, honestly. I got 10:15. I got a hard stop. So yeah, we'll see what we can do, man. Where was I? Where was I? Oh yeah, tier 3. Tier 3 alerts. Where are the alert channels? I lost it. All right, tier 3. Right, and here you'll see the trade. ACHR. Right, pretty easy. Oh, sorry, that's Rivian. Rivian, my bad. Did I attach the wrong chart? Oh, shit. I attached the wrong chart, guys. My bad. I attached the wrong chart to that. But I still like the kind of rounding bottom. It's not perfect, but we're still in this range right here. So I'm just going to attach this to the chart. I didn't mean to attach. Oh, this is sorted by result. All right, we just want the one just now. ACHR. Yeah, that's a pretty big offering. I mean, is it just me? That's a big offering. All right, so now you see the update pretty much there. Right? Yeah, bro, right? 007, that's a huge offering. 850 million into a 5 billion. What's the percentage, right? What's 850 million into 5? Somebody give me some AI, man. What's 850 million into $5 billion market cap percentage? I just want to know. What is it? What is it? 17% of the entire stock. That's wild. That's wild. But hey, that's good money for them. Honestly, that if you're a long-term holder of ACHR, of course that dump sucks. But long-term perspective, that's probably good. I mean, they just signed an executive order on flying cars and drones and all this stuff. So I'm sure they're going to get possibly, some contracts maybe soon, within the next year or two. Um, so pretty interesting. Again, it's pretty risky entry, but I like the dip buy here with an easy stop below 9. But again, you can probably take this down to like 830. Let's see. So it's another cool thing I'll show you guys real quick. We have also for members, you get what's called the bot queries channel. I mentioned this pretty often as well. So pretty cool feature we have. Like if you want some quick glance technical analysis for any stock, ACHR, right? /TA/technical analysis. That's what that means. Right? It'll give me a quick glance. Last price, $9.99. First resistance, 10.14. Second resistance, right? Second support, right? Again, these are short-term stuff. Oh, look, that I said 830, right? It kind of coincides with the fib 50% level, right? Right. Again, this is really cool, like quick glance to kind of coincide with your own insight, right? Just a little quick glance. You can also do chart SR is support resistance. So it'll show me an actual chart showing that support resistance. All right, here you go. 930 below 930 looks like a dump possibly to $8. Actually, $8 is a really strong support. I'd probably stop out below 9 and then maybe re-enter because it has a big gap down to $8. So you can possibly re-enter around $8 if it gets all the way down there. But I probably wouldn't hold all the way from 9 to 8. That's, pretty risky. It'd be like maybe 20% loss by then. Try not to bag hold as much as possible. Especially for a short-term swing. But long-term, again, for some people, if you want to take a starter entry now and then add as it gets down there, you can add heavier size. What happened here? Dude, my trading view is effed up. Ugh. Yeah, it looks like we rejected that call entry and now we're dumping here. This could be maybe it turned to an ugly day. Galbina, let me tell her to tell this one to get in here. If Galbina's in here. Let's see if he joins. Mike, it's your birthday today? Yo, nice, man. Happy birthday, brother. I'm a 13th baby too. 12, 13 though. 6 months from now, bro. Happy birthday, man. Make sure you get birthday punches. What's up, Crypto Voyager? What's going on? What's up, Steph? Again, for you guys that are on trial ended status, you guys can feel free to DM me, friend request me. You guys can get a discount on membership just for joining the live stream. Appreciate you guys. Right. So he wanted a chart. Galbina wanted a chart for PLTR, right? Chart. I mean, there's a lot of little things we could do. PLTR, candle length, right? What kind of time frame are we looking at here? Let's go with the 1 hour. And do we want to display extended hours? Like, this is pretty cool, man. I actually never used wow, look at this. Candlesticks, Aikanashi. I'll do candlesticks. Keep it simple. Awesome. Volume showing. I mean, that's pretty cool. Chart, support, resistance. Let's just check PLTR here. I think this shows it on the daily. VIX at 20, man. Just like that. Again. Yo, coin, man. I haven't traded coin in a while. Thanks for mentioning it. Let's bring it up. Atlas, you're like a baby, man. If I remember right. Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. I wish I was 21, dude. At your age, if I was 21 at your age trading the way that you are, you better be rich, man, by the time you're 31. Extremely rich. Because that's the way I see it. Honestly, how much money I spent disgustingly between the ages of 18 through 24, 25 is disgusting, honestly. I don't even want to know how much money I've spent. Like, I did not calculate that. I just know that I spent it on a lot of things that, let's just say, things that I shouldn't have spent it on. To put it nicely. Yeah, but look, man, you're spending it on trading. That's pretty big. Coin looks like a really long term perspective. Um, Coin looks like a good dip buy. I didn't even realize actually that coin, bro. Every time I look at coin, it's like 20 or 30 points apart from where I last looked at it. Like, last time I looked at coin was at 260, 265, 270. I remember buying 270 or 280 calls. Oh my god, this stock is insane, man. But look, I mean, it's showing some confluence here. Long term swing doesn't seem bad here. I gotta say, it doesn't seem bad here. I mean, very ugly. Wow, it went from 260 just 2 days ago. Data in 2 minutes. Yep, data in 2 minutes. Yo, 007, what do you think of coin here long term? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted here. It has room definitely to 230. I think it has room to 230. 233. Yeah, right. Coinbase is in the index, right? Yep. Got alerts for 230 for coin for starter entry. Oh, look at that. We're on the same page then. Yeah, I think it has room for 230. And that would be a great dip buy. But I honestly, I don't mind the starter entry around here. It'd be really risky though. I kind of prefer some uptrend. I would love if 230 gets lost and then we can kind of set a base around this area. That'd be nice. All right, we got some data. What's it looking like? Looks like positive. Let's check the news feed. We do have a news feed as well for all you members. News feed is constantly just posting just news all day long. I'm not seeing data yet. You guys see anything? What's it looking like? Wow, 60? That's pretty. That's a big jump. That's a big jump, no? I gotta say, I'm no expert when it comes to data. I usually point and ask questions towards 007 and some of the other top traders here. Like Shin Moon is really good at kind of giving a little bit of analysis based on certain numbers that came out. Um, yeah, this is positive. That's a big jump. Oh, Hasselhoff is also. I'm gonna tag 007 on this, even though he's here. Consumers are happy. Yeah, I mean, it seems that way. I mean, we got some people traveling to Asia and stuff for months at a time. So probably good for good consumers, man. You're a good consumer, 007. You're one of the good ones. Are you still out there, by the way? I don't know how you do it, man. Spy just I don't know. I got no trade set up personally right now. I got no setup here. It looks like the initial reaction was very positive, but I don't know. Looks like looks like people aren't convinced yet. Hey yo, wow, yo, are you there right now? Like literally right now? That's crazy. Is it 10 p.m. where you are? All right, so we have the spy plan down packed. Spy plan call entry. We're pretty far from it right now. In fact, we're right in kind of chop area, between 599.30 and oh, nice. All right, we might be closing early. Cool. Damn, that looks great. Drew, any questions, brother? Any questions, Drew? I know you had some things maybe down in mind before, but hopefully the stream has helped. Again, the goal of this live stream is really just to show you guys around. Make sure you guys don't feel too overwhelmed with everything. I'd say it represents that the public are more comfortable seeing their 401 going green than red due to the daily shit show we've had since Liberation Day. All right. All right, Drew, no problem. Yeah, as the things come along, just feel free to DM me anytime. We do have, besides myself, like I don't tell my, I don't like to preach that I know every single thing there is in the market, but I mention this pretty often is the fact that I don't know everything there is in the market, but I can at least point you towards the right direction because we have so much resources here. There's so many resources here. So you can always ask anything in the questions channel, and you'll not only get answers from obviously not myself, but you'll get it from many different contributors, just even regular members who have probably asked the same kinds of questions here, and same kind of questions here, and they usually get the help pretty immediately. Like usually you answer a question here, somebody will answer eventually. Uh-huh. We got the main stock chat. Let's see what's going on in the main stock chat. I know Aspen Trade has been on this for a while. And then let me see. So we have pre-market screeners as well. You can actually get a pre-market screener to show, pre-configured filters. So you can choose, what are the highest volume stocks for the day. So these are stocks that you probably want to focus on more than any other stocks in the market. It's huge volume on TSL. Oh, wow. Pretty surprising. Not that much options volume, but the stock volume is crazy. RGTI, one of those quantum names. DNN, wow. Interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting names on this. QBTS, wow. Yeah, cost for membership is over here. xtrades.net/plans. xtrades.net/plans. Drew, I'll send the link right here. The regular plans and features are here. So you'll see the monthly membership is $38 a month. The yearly membership is $388 and the lifetime is $1588. I said earlier, and just to mention it, anybody that joins these live streams, we give a little bit of an incentive to join these streams. We want you guys to, have at least a chance at being more successful than you would have been without the stream. So that's why we give that incentive. So we give 15% off the monthly, and it's not just one time, it's recurring discount. So essentially you're looking at 32 monthly instead of 38, and that's recurring. Or the yearly is 15% off of this, which comes down to $330 for the year. So you're looking at huge savings long term for this one. Lifetime, we understand, a lot of people don't take this right out the gate. So usually we get people that upgrade eventually to lifetime. Some people do, but this is 25% off the lifetime. And this one can be paid in an actually payment plan. This is the only one that's like that. So just in case. So let me know whenever you're ready. If you feel like you're ready to jump the gun, just DM me and I'll shoot you the discount link for either plan that you're interested in. And then pretty much we'll go from there. And I also want you guys to know, especially you guys on free trial, we don't just like throw you to the wolves once you sign up, right? The best part about XTrades, honestly, is the fact that you have the resources here to just basically ask anybody specific for questions. That can be me, and I can, again, point you towards the right direction so you don't feel lost. You don't feel like, you're losing and you're just losing and not learning anything along the way, right? All right. 598 holding so far. But man, market looks, let me zoom out here. Let me see. We had a huge bounce around this area last week. $597.20. Could be room to down there. 598 held up pretty nicely though too. This is on the 15-minute. I might need to zoom in. Yeah, pretty interesting spot. Looks like dips are being bought so far, but I'm not too convinced yet. You got it, Drew, anytime, man. All right, so we got the screener for that. Let's see. Volume against averages. I don't think I've ever used this command. Let's see what this is. I don't even know what this is. Volume against averages. What does this mean? Oh, volume. 30-day volume. Call volume, put volume. Wow, this is a nice little thing here. Never heard of these. LAZR, I've heard of that one. Very small market cap on these. Man U, wow, Manchester United. 3 billion. Play. SJM, I think I saw Theo open this recently. This is an interesting thing. I kind of like this. Look at Baba. Baba's on this list. Baba, usually this 120 spot's pretty big, man. I haven't looked at Baba in a long time. Ooh, nasty flush. Nasty flush on the 1 minute there. I think this is a downward day. 007, man. 597 is this put entry. Oh, 595. Sorry, 595.80. Can we really get down there? This looks pretty bearish. Ooh. This is looking disgusting right now. Oh, man. APLD lost 12. Oh, no. My baby. SoFi failed the breakout so far. Had 2 days worth of trying and failed twice. Damn, good stuff, 007, man. You're a beast, bro. Yeah, this looks pretty ugly, man. I kind of not seeing any kind of relief so far. And VIX above 20 yet again, just like that, man. I swear, every time VIX is like below 18, it's kind of worth just buying some kind of VIX calls, man. It's like, or what do you think? SOXS? It's probably pumping today too, bro. I can't see my stuff here. Let me see. All right, let's see. Semi's looking red as hell. SOXS is green. He mentioned SOXS, I think just yesterday. You know, as a short term swing. Let me put out the heat map. Let's see what the heat map is looking like. I forgot the heat map doesn't populate there. All right, I got 2 minutes left, guys. I got 2 minutes left. Any last questions? Any last questions? If not, I will be ending the stream. Oh man, it's looking whew, nasty. Only energy's up. Heat map. Oracle. Wow, Adobe crushed. Travel and leisure crushed. Financials destroyed today. Only, wow, aerospace and defense, except BA, because BA had that news where Indian airline or something crashed. That was pretty bad, man. Sad. XOM, oil, energy, interesting sectors are green and super, man. Visa and MasterCard very red. All right, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here. If you guys, you know, can friend request me, DM me anytime. My DMs are always open. I usually, you know, I'm willing to help anybody out if they are willing to ask questions and want to actually learn this stuff long term. Drew, I think I sent you. I thought I had sent you a friend request before, but I just sent it now, just in case. And we can be in touch anytime after this or this weekend. Feel free to ask any questions, and we'll go from there. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be ending the stream. If you're green, stay green for the day. If you're red, try not to, you know, go into deep red. There's always a next trading day as long as your portfolio allows it. With that said, make sure you are always planning your trades and trading your plans. religiously. I also have a bunch of video lessons. Um, I have a bunch of video lessons and uh, little resources that can help you if you're brand new. Feel free to again reach out, and I'll be happy to share those. But all right, guys, have a good rest of the day. Have a nice weekend. Yo, 007, thanks for joining, brother. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks, Mike. Take care, guys. Yes, sir. You too.